defense in the dime. Now Cutler looking to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Eddie Royal. Here we go now. A big third down situation. What can this defense do? What will they do to try to get this to fourth down? First carry now for the backup, Joyce Bell. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So fourth down, John Fox will turn it over to his field goal unit. This a 33-yard attempt. And Barth puts it through. And they push the lead up to a touchdown. Good job on first and second down. Now it's third down. Can this defense rise to the challenge for the final stop? And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on third down. Now Cutler. And Wilson has it. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Let's see this thing play out here. Big third down situation. Can they prevent them from getting to the marker? On third down, Cutler. The catch made by Miller. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They'll look to run with Langford. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bear. So time growing short here in this first half as they try to get some momentum heading into the lockers. And now out comes Houston. Here's Osweiler to throw. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Dumps it complete to Miller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
So many times you hear today's NFL is described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Mike Evans. First half as we get you back out to the action. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
It's a gain of 6 on the play, and all of a sudden here it's third down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. From the gun on third down, Osweiler. He's going to air one out. It's caught inside the 25. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A first down carry now for Miller. They showed a little athletic juke, but then the daylight quickly closed. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Now it's 2nd and 7. So the pickup there for Lamar Miller, and he actually shredded his current team last year when he played against them. 175 yards, another 61 in the air, and 2. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They come out here in the eye. They'll try to punch it in with Miller. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And they'll give Miller another crack. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. So so Larry apparently giving us the silent treatment all of a sudden, and we're going to skip ahead to quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. Oh, he shifts past him. Look at the spin. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Big third down situation. What can this defense do? What will they do to try to get this to 4th down? On 3rd down, Miller. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Lamar Miller. So a good job on 1st and 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Can this defense rise to the challenge for the final stop? They'll run it now out of the gun. A gain of 7, and they pick up the 1st.
Everyone understood their role on that play.
All right, the field goal unit is out there. Let's see if they can knock this one through. And Novak's kick is good. And with that, they take the lead here. Here for this drive. Can they get the stop? Here we go. It's Cutler under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. The 4-time All-Pro, J.J. Watt, in there to drop him with his first sack of 20. See this thing play out here. Big 3rd down situation. Can they prevent them from getting to the marker? Right, Miller, the lone setback. Osweiler. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And this one is right down the middle. And that will add 3 more to their lead. And time winding down here in this 4th quarter. This is a crucial spot. Let's see what the offense can do. And now out comes Houston. To throw is Osweiler. He's got Fuller. And he's brought down. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said?
And he's into the clear. Picked off by... And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Time winding down. This is going to be a huge drive. Let's see what the offense can do back out onto the field. And now out comes Houston. Back to the air. Osweiler after the pick 6. He's got time. He's going to rifle. He's got a man. Complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. Time starting to run out here in the 4th. This defense just trying to keep the offense off the board and preserve this potential victory. Osweiler. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. They get 25 yards out of that one. And the Texans are going to have a first. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Miller will get it. He has been busy today. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Lamar Miller already is... Defense looking for a stop. Offense needing points. Let's find out what happens. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
A nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And possession. And now out comes Houston. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Now it's Osweiler. He's going to go up top again. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum. The Bears have put an extra defender in the secondary on 3rd down.
Yep, they're in the nickel. Now Osweiler. He's going to try and go deep again. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
This fielded at the 2. Say goodbye to Braxton Miller. He's at the 30. There are no flags. He's into the end zone.
Touchdown.
And in a